guys, I'm Aveline and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So, it's been a while since the last time I did an apartment on the channel. I think we're talking like 3 weeks or 4 weeks possibly, so I thought it was about time that I did another one. And since a lot of you have been asking for another boho house or boho tiny house specifically lately, I figured since I've already done 2 hippie houses that are decorated in a bohemian style, that it would be more fun to add an apartment to the channel instead of another tiny house decorated in a bohemian style. So I decided to do this as an apartment. And someone the other day also said or asked if I could do an apartment for roommates. So this apartment is for 2 roommates. There's a double bed in one of the rooms, so technically you could have a couple living in there and then just one sim in the other room. Technically this could also be for, a pair of parents or a single parent, and then a kid or a teen. Could easily work like that, but in my head I was thinking that it was basically someone who moved into this apartment. They figured they couldn't afford the rent on their own, so they asked someone else to move in as well. So it's kind of like they're sharing an apartment, a pair of roommates. I think that's how it normally works in real life too. Something like that. Anyways, so that is what we're doing today. I had a lot of fun decorating this apartment. Usually when I do boho houses or apartments, just interiors overall, I tend to go for a lot of color in my interior. So a lot of warm colors, especially like orange and red. Sometimes there's a little bit of purple in there too. But I felt like just going in a different direction for this one. So we're mainly using light wood tones, and then instead of dark brown, which I usually use. And then there's a lot of white in this apartment too. And also, I want to say blue and gray possibly. So it's a little bit of a different kind of color scheme compared to what I usually do with boho interiors. But it was nice. It was nice trying something else. And I feel like this more toned down, muted sort of interior is maybe a little bit more mature as well, but I still want to do something really colorful sometime soon because it's been a while and I used to do like crazy colorful interiors all the time, so we will see about that. I am currently working on a 30 by 20 house for tomorrow, which I'm hoping I'll be able to finish before it's not too late today, so I can actually start the video for Saturday, because I'm planning on doing either something that I haven't really figured out yet, or I am planning on doing the 50 by 40 that's in Newcrest, but I'm not sure that I fully know what to do on that lot yet, so if it's not that lot that's up on Saturday, you'll know that I have failed. Anyways, because I'm only missing that specific lot for the save file, in Newcrest at least, so it would be nice to kind of get it done, so it's, done. I'm also planning on doing an updated version of the save file sometime at the end of February, by the way, because we did get a new pack, so I have made a few changes. I've added some sims, added some storylines, or not storylines, but descriptions. I guess there's stories too, and swapped some things out and stuff, so I'll probably do like an updated version of the save file at some point at the end of the month if you're interested in that. And yeah, also by the way, I probably said this before, but thank you for all the good feedback on the save file. Thank you for liking it and stuff. I was really happy. It made me very, very happy to see all the comments on that video. It's like a month old by now, but it's never too late to say thank you, even though I'm pretty sure I said thank you in like the next video after that one. I don't really know. Anyways, so enough talk about that. This apartment, I really wanted to go for accent walls, but not like in different colors, so more like adding more textures to the wall basically. I've been obsessed with this brick wall for a month or a month and a half, I think. I saw someone using it in one of my shell challenge overviews, or not overviews, tour videos, I didn't see it in the video. I saw it when I was recording the video, when I was touring the builds. And it was so beautiful. I just like that white brick. It's so gorgeous. So I've been using that quite a lot lately as well. When I say lately, I mean over the past month or so. But it's so versatile and it's so pretty. There's something about the white brick that's just really speaks to me or something. I don't really know. That was kind of weird. But it's just, yeah, it's very nice. So I figured for this sort of color scheme that we're going for today, it would be perfect as well. so I decided to go for it. We're also using some more rougher looking walls other than the brick wall as well, so I don't really know what you would call them, but concrete walls, for example. There's another one that has sort of like half exposed brick as well. I think it's base game actually. I think both these two wallpapers right here are base game, but I'm not 100% sure. So this is the first one of the bedrooms. It's the bigger one. It's the one with the double bed. So this is where you could technically have 2 Sims living, but I just kind of imagined there to be 1 Sim living in there. So we're going for a color scheme that definitely suits the living room area really, really well. And yeah, just basically, I'm adding a lot of paintings to this apartment too, like a lot of different collages, a lot of different, not full-on gallery walls, but there's, yeah, just basically a lot of different collages. I think that's what you call them when they're not like full-on gallery wall, which by the way, I desperately want in my living room area because it would be so pretty. I just love gallery walls. I'm obsessed with them these days. They're just so gorgeous, at least if you know, have the right pictures and stuff. If you have mismatching pictures, I don't know, sometimes you can make it work, sometimes it just looks a little bit messy, so. But I want something like that for my living room area because it's so pretty. So anyways, but this is basically what the bedroom looks like. They have a dresser, a closet over in the corner that your sim can still walk into, despite there being a chair in front of it, because as long as you keep the right side of the closet free, so cleared at the door, the right side of the door, as long as that's cleared, your sims can still walk into it. So if you're struggling finding place for, or finding room for a mirror, you can just place it on the left side basically, and it's still fully functional. And yeah, as you can see, like I said before, a lot of pictures on the walls. I was really going for these more rundown kind of furniture pieces as well, as you can see with the dresser and also the mirror. I just felt like, I feel like generally those fit boho interiors really well, and I'm not really sure why. They kind of look like furniture you'd find at the flea market because they're so used. And I'm not saying that all boho interiors are like that, so made out of furniture found at flea markets and like used furniture. You can still make a very nice, luxurious kind of boho interior if you want to. Bohemian, by the way, for those of you asking. Whenever I say boho, someone always asks, what is boho? It's just a nickname, I suppose, for bohemian. So that's basically it. But anyways, you can still make a very nice, luxurious sort of bohemian interior with newer furniture that doesn't look used or anything. I feel like I was slightly inspired by a video that somehow I came across on YouTube, on here. I've been watching a lot of apartment tours from Japan, basically, and for some reason the other day, an apartment tour, it was like a studio apartment, but it was in LA, it wasn't in Japan, but it turned up on my recommended feed, and I was like, that looks really pretty. They have a lot of plants and stuff, and it looks slightly boho, so I decided to watch it, and it was so, so pretty. The way that they did the interior in this very, very small space. Because for those of you who may not know, studio apartments are basically like apartments that are one room. Sometimes you'll have the kitchen in a separate room that's very small, but I've seen some apartments where they basically have like a small corner that's just the kitchen, and then they just have the rest of the room. And I've also actually seen apartments where the bathroom was also in that one room, but usually, from what I've seen at least, I'm sure it's different elsewhere in the world, but from what I've seen, the bathroom will also be in a small room, you know, in the room. That doesn't make any sense, but in the apartment, there you go. So it's just like, it's one room basically. So you have one room to turn into a bedroom area, a living room area, and possibly also a dining area, possibly also an office area. So you kind of have very limited space to work with, but it was really fascinating to see how they did that with this very, very small room. I think they had like one window total as well, but it turned out so pretty, and they had so many plants. It was so boho, and I was just loving every moment of it. So I was slightly inspired by that as well. I don't think they went for gray and blue for their color scheme though. I think it was pretty white and green with all the plants, but I had to add a little bit of color to this apartment, obviously, so. And then the last room that we're decorating is the bathroom. I really did try to make this look a little bit interesting because As you guys may know, I am not the best at bathrooms. I'll just put that out there. I'll be the first one to say it. I just usually don't really care for bathrooms at all. I find them very uninteresting. But this one, I want it to look just a little bit boho, so it kind of went with the rest of the apartment. So I tried a few things. I added a lot of decor in here as much as I possibly could because it's a very, very small bathroom. The open shower from Discover University definitely helps. But yeah, that's basically about it. So I think we are at the end of the video. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for any apartment builds you want to see here on the channel, please let me know in the comments section. And if there's anything else, also let me know. Suggestions are always welcome, but yeah, other than that, if you guys like this apartment, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!
You set my wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. I feel like the ocean. I can see you want this too. Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know. And I ain't playing no games, baby, you won't change. I only want you. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. I wanna kiss you before